What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter, and people keep asking me about like rappers in the city. Why ain't a lot of rappers getting signed and shit? Lil Durk posted to a show out here in Chicago. Is that the beginning of him putting artists on? I mean, it could be. I think that'd be dope. But me personally, I think this is gonna be like a OTF event. Him and his homeboys and people that he like and shit like that. I don't think this gonna be like one of them Yo Gotti situations. You know, Yo Gotti dope. Think about this. Before the beef with Young Dolph, we gonna put that to the side. Gotti has signed a lot of artists and put a lot of artists on that he didn't grow up with, and he only did it because they was buzzing in the city. We don't really got a guy in Chicago that's doing that, you know, because it's this thing that's called picking sides. There's people on this side and there's people on that side, so it's gonna be hard for somebody to put somebody on because they gonna pick their beefs up, you know. This guy might be accused of, and that guy might be accused of, so you can't do songs with them because they gonna put you in the mix of that shit. So I think that's crazy because there's some artists that's kind of rising in the city that could help artists out in Chicago, you know, the way Yo Gotti did that shit, you know. That's why artists be dissing ops, dissing dead people. People realize they gotta do what they gotta do to try to get some money. You know, you got the real music business and you got the YouTube music business, and guys and got to the point where they okay with just being in the YouTube music business as long as they can make some money and take care of their family. So they doing what they gotta do. You know, some guys can stop dissing and jump back into diss lane because they realize ain't nobody gonna help you take care of your bills, pay your bills. You gotta do what you gotta do now. I mean, if you finna drop some music that only a couple people gonna listen to, that's your choice, you know. I'm not saying that this record is what you should do, because that shit leads to bad energy. People getting killed. Shit, all the rappers who be dissing, damn, they're gone. So I'm not saying that's a good idea, but I do understand that shit, you know. People doing what they gotta do. Look at Famous Dex. He signed to one of them rappers, Rich the Kid. I say this all the time. Famous Dex signed with Rich the Kid when Famous Dex was more famous than Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid stole Famous Dex swag, style, all that shit. This is facts. I mean, Rich the Kid might be huge now, but at that time, Dex was way more bigger than him. 6ix9ine, Lil Skies, Lil Yachty. You know, I'm not sure why Rich the Kid didn't promote Dex the right way. You know, he streamed the hell out of Dex in Japan songs. Stream, they got to check off that shit, but he didn't promote Famous Dex. He took the opportunities that he should have put Famous Dex on, if you ask me. You know, that's why I say artists are doing what they got to do. You know, look at Glorilla. Glorilla came up. She didn't grow up with Yo Gotti and none of that shit, but Yo Gotti put her on because he heard her buzzing in the city. One thing I can say, you know, they going to say, Truth, you negative. I don't want to be negative, but I seen when she went in there and signed the deal, had all the homegirls with her and shit. They on the private jet. You know, they signed the deal, Yo Gotti. I ain't see no lawyer. I ain't see no managers. I ain't see no legal assistance, no legal aid. You know, you got to make sure that deal you signed was right. Now, I don't know what they did in the background or beforehand. Maybe they went through the legalities beforehand and then just signed the deal on camera and shit. You know, to get the look and shit. I get that. But I was sure looking like, damn, what a team had to make sure this contract right. But, you know, y'all got to make sure y'all sign that paperwork right, you know, and do what's best for you and your family in this music business. But remember that dissing people shit, you know, you reap what you sow. That's just reality in this shit, you know. It's dangerous out here, but it is a lot of people that's using that diss shit to get on. It might sound crazy that motherfuckers is dissing people they never met, you know, dissing dead people they never seen the day in their life, but people doing what they gotta do to get on. I think it's sad. I think it's crazy too, but it is happening. That's what people don't get. They say, why you talking about this shit? I mean, I'm not happy with a lot of the shit that's going on, but it's going on, you know. And I'm here to bring the news. It's covered up. You feel me? It's the homie True Teller Street Reporter.